I don't, I don't, I don't know. I don't know why I did that. Hey guys, this is Snack Attack 8. Welcome to something that has been requested of me for a very long time. This is the here I got the movie. It's the movie Final Fantasy Advent Children complete commentated uh watch through. Let's watch. We'll call it Let's Watch. So this is something that people have been requesting I do for a long time, ever since I sort of brought it up during the Final Fantasy VII Blind project. I was like, maybe I'll watch, the movie, and people were like, oh, you should watch the movie. So here we are. We're watching the movie. I feel like I've said movie a lot of times in this intro. It is a movie. So I debated a lot of different ways. I sort of tossed a lot of ways around in my head as to how to do this. Initially, I was going to stream it. I was going to show the actual video of the movie and like put maybe like my face just maybe up here. Just get a nice layout. But I decided not to do that because it's pretty illegal. So here's what we're going to be doing instead. I'm going to play the movie. I'm going to watch it on my TV, which is it's behind you. It's over there. And I'm gonna record me on the webcam and just talk. And it's just gonna be like 2 straight hours of my face. And I know that is not an appealing thing to watch. So how I would recommend you participate, because this is definitely a viewer participation kind of video. How I'd recommend you participate in this is put the movie on yourself, maybe like minimize this video, because there's going to be no audio in this other than me. And when I say go, we're going to start it, and you could start it too, and like watch along together with like my voice in the background. It'll kind of be like a Let's Play, except you're providing all of the movie. So yeah, this is definitely, I'm excited to do this because it is kind of like a big wrapping up of some of the Final Fantasy VII stuff. And I'm excited to see what the movie's about. It looks cool. There's like on the DVD menu, it was like a Genova remix of the song, and like there was all kinds of stuff going on. So I'm excited to watch it. So without further ado, let me put on my big ol' clunkers, because this is the only, I wear these every time I record. It's like the only way, I have it plugged into my TV, so it's like the only way I can hear TV audio and also record myself and not get like feedback. So these are, just deal with it. These are going to be on. And we're going to start the film. So again, this is Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. Complete. This is the complete version. It's the one on Blu-ray. Look at Cloud's face. It's just like giving Sephiroth the stankiest of eyes. Look at that stank eye. This thing focuses pretty well. I just bought this webcam too. So this is the Blu-ray one. I don't condone pirating it, but if you want to watch along, find some way. All right, without further ado, let's start the film. I have this on like the very first frame of the movie, so like the minute I press play on here, it's gonna start. And I might even like read along so you'll know exactly where it's at, like because I know there's text. I played like the first like couple seconds of this, so I know there's like some text in the beginning. So I'll like read that, and that'll give you an idea of like when it's first appeared. But we're gonna count down too, and maybe I'll even put like a thing on the screen. But okay, so you ready? So we're gonna do it on go, and it's gonna be 3, 2, 1, and go. And on go, I'm gonna press play. I'm a little baby remote here. Hold on. Let me. God. All right. So 3, 2, 1, go. It didn't go. Oh yes, it did. Okay. To those who loved this world, and new friendly companion therein. What? This reunion is for you. I have subtitles on. This is in Japanese, so you don't think I'm reading some weird version. Alright, and that was Sky. Okay, so that should give you an idea as to where we're at in the movie. You might be a couple seconds off, might be a couple seconds forward, back, but I think it'll match up fairly well. Oh, and this is the music from the game, isn't it? Oh, is this the ending scene from the game? Is Red 13 gonna come galloping through? Oh, there he is! Dude, this is cool. I'm already on board. Except he's all fuzzy. He looks like a real beast instead of like a game beast. Those little babos. What a cool way to... okay, so this movie is like in the... Like, this takes place after the game, right? So it would make sense that this is the beginning. Because... Wow, that's pretty cool. And there's that old Midgar. Yeah, this is like the end of the game. Except didn't it end... Was this music in the ending credits? I remember this song. So yeah, this takes place after the game, right? I think that's how it goes. I don't know, I'm excited now. Oh, no it doesn't. 498 years earlier. So it must take place... Well, between that and the beginning of the game. Okay, so that guy's got the black lung. I don't know these guys. These are new guys, right? Maybe. That kind of looked like Sephiroth. And he said something about mother, so that would make sense, right? Hopefully I can follow this plot. This movie's confusing, right? Isn't it supposed to be confusing? Okay, so there's the Turks. I can read it on the subtitles. It said "sang," but I'm sure we'll see them soon. It's definitely Reno. There we go, Reno. I like the Turks. They're some of my faves. Oh, shut up, phone. I'm glad they're in this. I guess everyone's supposed to be in this movie, right? I saw it in the DVD menu. Is this the crater? The impact crater where we fought Sephiroth? Something shady going on in the pit. Get out of the pit, guys. Wow, this is quite a compelling shot. Though I guess it's probably supposed to make suspense. Is it going back in? What is happening? I really wish I could see what's going on. Someone made it out. No one? Was there... What? What happened? Okay, well, I guess we'll figure that out. Here's some green glowy. Is this the live stream? I would assume. Let me turn the volume up a little bit. Oh, there we go. I'm right. So this is probably, I guess, catch up for people who maybe are, for some reason, watching this movie and didn't play the game. And they were total assholes. I do like that you get to see this cool, like, Midgar. What was that cannon called? I can't remember what the cannon was called. It's been a long time. I know it wasn't the Sister Ray. That was the one in Junon. You tried to use this on the weapon. Oh, and there, who cool. There's this cutscene, but like in HD, in special computer graphics. Cause what? Yeah, wasn't that cutscene? Like wasn't that in the game too? Oh, there's our guys. Look at Kate Sith. Hmm. I like this music. It's a good recap. Hmm. This is like the ruined Midgar, I guess. Isn't Marlene like 4? How is she so like? She's so thorough. That was an excellent recap. Look at this city too. It's really cool. So I guess there's people still in Midgar, even though it's all messed up. Oh, there's a lot of people in Midgar. Can we go to Wall Market? I want to see that. Look at these guys. Is this like a memorial for the meteor? I guess a lot of people did get killed, even though it didn't like touch down and destroy everything. Huh. It's cool to see the city like alive though. That guy looked like he had a touch of the illness too, which I guess is maybe a plot point in this movie. Some kids, they're cute. The girl kind of looked like she was from Kingdom Hearts. Oh man, everyone's dying. And of course, one of the little boys has a lead pipe, because, you know. Oh. Dude, I don't like this. People are dying all over. Moogle doll, look away. That was scary. Is that Marlene? Geostigma is the name of the Black Plague. Who's that guy? Maybe Marlene's friend, I guess. Denzel. And there's, oh, this is the bar. What is this one called? Tifa's Heaven or something? The one Marlene ran for like an entire quest. Dude, Tifa is looking okay. That's dead. She's definitely a cartoon character. Shinra. So Shinra is in some way responsible. Maybe they're getting poisoning because of the Mako energy. Got like, I don't know. We'll find out. Hopefully I didn't miss it. Hmm. Who is it? Who's that fur? Oh, that's a wolf. That's not a person. Did Cloud turn into a wolf? There's his sword. Was that where Zack died? That kind of looked like the area where Zack died. Weren't they almost near Midgar? Look at Cloud's flip phone. Alright, well, there's our guy. Our favorite friend. There's the title of the movie. So Reno has worked for Cloud. What are they, friends now? That makes me happy. That, like, completes my headcanon because I always wanted the Turks to be good guys. Alright, let's bike it out, baby. Can we do a minigame? Guess not. Tetsuya Nomura. He's the character designer, isn't he? He directed the movie. Guess we're getting our credits. I liked the Final Fantasy VII game credits much more. I think that is where Zack died. It really looks like it. Maybe he left the sword there as like a memento. Oh, and this dude just kicked it down. Gray-haired guy. And girl. Are these connected? Yeah, Kadaj was the guy from before. These guys all look like Sephiroth. I guess that's a guy, not a girl. Oh. Pompadour guy. It'll be okay. These guys just look bad. Bad dudes, man. They're a biker gang. And they all look like Sephiroth. That's probably why they're bad. Maybe they're like the Sephiroth. Maybe they're like other Genova Project experiments. Hopefully I remember enough about the plot of this game to like understand some of the stuff in this movie. I'm sure there's going to be mistakes made. Oh, man. Alright, well apparently they can make beasts. And Cloud's got a bunch of swords this time. Hopefully I remember enough about the plot of this game. I did play it a year ago, and also, like, it really took like 2 years. But they keep saying mother, so you gotta figure that has to be they're talking about Genova. And if they're saying brother, then maybe I was right, that they are part of the Genova Project. Because Cloud was in that too, for sure. He's got a cool bike too. It's got like gold tints on it. Their bikes are stupid. Oh, alright. Hang on up then. That dude's got like, what? Whoa. He's got like a cat claw weapon. It's kind of cool. Oh, snap. Bullet time. Did you just shoot Cloud in the face? It didn't look like he died. It didn't look like he got that hurt. Maybe it's because he's super strong. I like the Pompadour guy. He's my favorite of the scary trio. What was that, just to look tough? They didn't actually want to finish him off. That is a cool looking bike. It doesn't look like his Cloud's bike from the game, though. Alright, well, it was fun. See ya. Look at Cloud just creeping in the back. So I guess this guy is Marlene's friend. I don't know if they met after the game or if they're just like... That just was not something that was touched on. They just wrote him in. Oh my god. Okay. That sounds like the guy who did Jet Black in Cowboy Bebop. Is it that guy? I want to look it up, but I don't want to take... I don't want to I can't, there's no way I can look it up right now. We'll look at it later. It sounds like Spike, or, no, like Jet from Cowboy Bebop, who's, like, one of my favorites. Like, he's a great voice actor, so if he played Barrett, that would be cool. Dude, Reno's apartment is looking kind of barren. So I guess Cloud made it there. There's Rude. He is looking sharp. He looks cool. Are they all gonna fight? Why are they all gonna fight? Didn't Reno ask Cloud here? This better not be like Rufus or some shit. I hate that guy. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Wasn't that him up there? Dude, Rufus is just such a jackass. I don't want him to be in this movie. Okay, well, tell him, Cloud. Okay. So there's got to be some ulterior motive behind this, right? There's no way Rufus would just be like, sorry. I think he must have it, right? That's probably why he's like trying to get Cloud to look into it. Because he wants to be saved, maybe. Probably not. Hmm. I mean, isn't everything that dies part of the live stream? So that's possible. Oh, well, you just said it's possible. Dude, I don't like Rufus being this, like, Emperor Palpatine-ass, like, dude in a wheelchair. I want to see his dumb face. So that was from what we saw before. What is this? Okay, so they attacked Helena and sang in the crater. Didn't Sang die? I thought he died. Why can't I remember? Maybe that was somebody else? Just Reno outside the door. Dude, that is not what I expected Cloud to sound like. He has like a weird, like... He's like a weird S sound. It's gonna bother me. Dude, what an asshole. I hate Rufus. No, you don't want that. I know it can't be. But I guess Cloud should probably do it, because it's like means to an end, right? Oh. I like Marlene. Oh, cool. How did they know about this place? Did Cloud tell them? Here's Tifa's theme too. Sounds nice. Well used in this scene. I guess this isn't Tifa's, like Tifa has nothing to do really with this place, but oh, he lives here now, I guess. And the flowers are still growing. Only place they grow in the slums. I just assumed Cloud lived at Tifa's house. They seem pretty buddy-buddy by the end of the game, if you know what I mean. Oh, Marlene's cute. Dude, what is this? And what is this outfit that Tifa has got on right now? It's like a skirt and a dress. Ah, I like it. I like this Reno Rude interaction too. I know they were a team, but I like seeing them in the movie. He has a good voice. Rude has a good voice too. So I guess maybe at least they're remorseful for what they were doing. Though Rufus is definitely not. I guess they got left in the North Cave. I want to see him. I want to see Elena in the movie. Are we sure Sang didn't die? Why do I want to say he was the one who died in the pyramid, like that Sephiroth attacked with the black when they went to get the black materia? Why do I think that happened? Maybe he didn't die. I don't know. So Kadaj is our bad guy, and he's trying to bring back Sephiroth. I guess he's the main villain of this. I'm sure Sephiroth will appear by the end of the movie. This dude looks like he's from Kingdom Hearts 2. He looks like Sora, kind of. Is this a flashback, I guess? Does he have the lead pipe too, or a stick? This movie, like, really does look pretty good. It came out a long time ago too, didn't it? Like 2006, 2005? It's pretty incredible for that time. I guess so. Denzel found the church, or is this in? Is this just like? Maybe this isn't a flashback. Kid, how are you trying to ride a motorcycle? Oh, he wants that flip phone. Look at how that is that's a pretty cool for the time. That would have been a cool phone to have. Cloud was on the cusp of technology back in the mid 2000s. He's just like, I'm gonna call up Pizza Hut. There's no way he can afford Pizza Hut. Okay. Oh, and those are his parents, I suppose. Did they die? Maybe. Oh, this is actually kind of sad. Sorry, I made that Pizza Hut joke. Maybe they died in the meteor event, or it could also be because of this geostigma disease thing. Cloud's been calling up the bar a lot. That's the name of it, Seventh Heaven. Look at this dramatic phone in combat. Oh, those were calls from Seventh Heaven. That makes a lot more sense. Tifa was trying to reach out to Cloud. This must be a flashback. I guess this is how they found this kid. He found the church, which Cloud is clearly living in, and Tifa must have taken him in. Oh, I guess Cloud found the kid. Okay, so that was a flashback. So Mr. Gruff with a heart of gold must have rescued I think it's Denzel is what it's supposed to be, but I like calling him Denzel. And of course, here's this newly christened asshole. I don't have as much against him as the bad guys like Rufus, but they're definitely bad guys. I forget what the guy with the long hair's name is. I know Kadaj said it. Uh-oh. So, didn't this happen in the game, though? Wasn't the reunion, all the hooded, figure things? They definitely didn't look like these guys, though. Maybe it can happen again. What actually is happening? Okay. So I guess I was right. Like, they are remnants of Genova. Hmm. Oh. Cloud's like, alright, I'll put the sword back if you want to play that game. What is this? Capture the flag? I'm not the biggest fan of Cloud's new sword. It's like too pointy. I guess it looks like the soldier ones that like the other Shinra soldiers have. Here's Zack. Come on. Dude, that's what Zack's voice is? That's not what I expected him to sound like either. Oh, and are we gonna get to see this cutscene, like, actually? Because it was pretty underwhelming in the actual game. No? We don't get to see Zack die? Oh, there he is. Uh-oh. So Sephiroth is still in Cloud? Didn't Cloud, like, overcome this already, though? Like, I'd be kind of frustrated if he fell back into this, like, being controlled by Sephiroth thing, because that was a big moment in the game. Like, a big cathartic part of the game was, like, overcoming that. And that's not Cloud. It's Pompadour guy. Dude, I hope Tifa cracks some skulls in this part. I want her to do something. I hate the smell of flowers. Because, you know, that's a normal thing to hate. Why would this dude come here, though? Oh, she's got the gloves on. It's time. Limit break. Dolphin smash. Whatever Tifa's limits were called. Oh, yeah. Dude, right on. Oh, and listen to this piano. This is of the battle. Dude, you're messing up the flowers. Oh, she's got the shock glove. It's pretty cool. Dude, I like this. Oh, wasn't that the kick, like the thing that like I feel like those were some actual moves from the game. And Tifa is a good person to like have fight because she just like fights in a cool way. Ow! Holy shit! Whoa! Oh snap! The lariat! That was pretty badass. I like it. I don't think this guy's down though. I think Marlene's about to get snagged up. Of course. Of course they went for the the ref. It's like, I gotta get my phone. Why would that guy have that? Oh, dude, that's where... Never mind. Marlene's hand placement was not the worst place that it could be. Well, dude, this dude is like a... What is this Joker dude? Oh, snap. Dude, oh, no, he's getting Marlene. That is about to happen. I don't understand why, though. His hand placement was not in the worst possible place it could be, either. That's not fair. Oh, snap. Was that... Oh, I guess that's what was in the box. Aerith's materia. Oh, there's a bunch of materia. Is that what Cloud's been doing? Seems like a Yuffie kind of job. Get all the materia rounded up in a briefcase. Man, I didn't want Marlene to get taken. Didn't that already happen? In the game? Like, it's been through enough. I guess before the girl just thought, like, that he was gonna mess with her too, because everybody else was. She was probably just upset. Hmm. Oh yeah, he has it on his forehead, so that's why he's like got his hair like banged down. I just noticed that in that angle, in that shot. So are these the other kids that have it? Oh, come on now. None of what is happening is good. Cloud's back, but it's probably too late. He's like, somebody messed up the flowers! It's the main concern. Oh, also Tifa's, like, knocked out. Some guy with a pompadour. Did he take the materia too? Maybe. So Cloud does have the geostigma too? I feel like there's still like some pieces to this plot that have not been revealed yet. Or maybe it's just the nature of the movie to be a little bit vague. Or I just talked over the important cutscenes. Well, the whole movie... Well, cutscenes. The whole movie's a cutscene. I think I pretty much have an idea of what's going on, though. I just want to see Tifa do more cool stuff. That's what I want. I guess Cloud got knocked out. They're wasting time, damn it. This is not good. Whoa, separate beds, huh? Okay. So this Cloud got saved by the Turks. Probably because they want him to join their cause. I'm guessing he must choose to. Look at this. Nice earring, man. Where are they taking these kids though? Unless they're gonna like turn them into some kind of like Genova monster cell thing too. And I don't know why he would just get in this truck. Like he already lives at the like. I don't know. I guess if you're sick and there's no other cure, what are you gonna do? Oh man, I don't like it. That's how you use materia? You just put it in your arm? That's interesting. Dude, these dudes don't know anything. I guess they think Rufus still has, like, the Genova body thing. But Sephiroth took it out. There's gotta be something going on with the kids, which is not good. I don't like... I'm messing with kids, man. Where's Barrett in all this? Isn't he gonna protect his dot? Oh, is this the, like the Ancients Forest? It kind of looks like it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, shouldn't Barrett be trying to protect Marlene? Where is he at? I know he called Cloud up and he's like, we got a big score or something. I know he'll show up because I saw him in the DVD menu. Denzel just ran. Well, I guess he's trying to get cured. Oh. Well, you did kind of save the world, Cloud, so I don't really understand where this is coming from. Also, what? Run that one back. Okay, thank you for running it back. Yeah, I wanted you to move on too. I thought we had moved on. Wasn't Cloud less broody at the end of the game than he started? Yeah, it is the Forgotten City. Though I guess it's something he's been working to overcome. Can't just overcome all this stuff that he's been through. Oh, that's the like that shell house thing. I didn't realize that's what it was. Okay. I don't know why they would come here, because they probably don't understand the importance that this area was. Unless it does have something to do with what Eris was like doing here too. These kids are just like, are we going swimming? Like, what? I don't like it. This is like what is this, like a backwater revival? Are they gonna get baptized? Definitely just seems like water. This is really weird. Okay. Marlene knows something's up, though. She knows this can't be good. Unless he, like, he, like, infected the water in some way by walking in. Uh-oh. Those are the bad eyes. Those are not the good eyes. Yeah, cause see, there's like a darkness in the water. Huh. Okay. Still a little confusing. But I have to assume he's like kind of turning them over. Because if the geostigma comes from like Sephiroth being in the life stream, then that must in some way be connected to them who are part of the Genova project. I'm trying to make connections here. Oh man, is this going to be the Eris scene? There she is. I guess she didn't get a redesign or anything for the movie either. But I guess that's not really... Like, she has the most iconic look. She looks cute, though. Wants to be forgiven, huh? Dude, that's a pretty cool bike, though. It's got the sword compartments and everything in it. This dude's got like a katana. Oh, come on. No fighting, kids. Uh-oh. The kids just jumped out of the way. Dude, they're bad now, I guess. Marlene didn't look that way, though. But I guess she doesn't have the disease like they do. Oh, it's like that's like a double katana. It's kind of a cool sword. All right, Cloud. Save those kids. Nothing more, hate more than a jive-ass turkey selling smack to the kids. Cloud's gonna take him down. What are you using? Haste? I guess they're stronger because they have, like, materia power now. That guy's got, like, a Final Fantasy VIII, like, gun sword. You need some help, Cloud. Call your party up. There's no one we need more than Kate Sith in this moment, for sure. Oh, is that a, what is that attack called? The sword beam one. I know it was one of Cloud's limit breaks. I can't remember. That's cool, though. I like how, like, it seems like the actual characters that were in the game kind of have their abilities from the game. I like these fight scenes. They're really cool. I love a good fight scene. Well choreographed, like fun to watch. That's really what I thought I would get the most out of this movie because, like, honestly, I'm satisfied with the way the actual plot ended up, but I wanted to see more cool stuff. What's that? The cell phone? Did Cloud call up some pals? That looks like Vincent. Is it Vinny? Vinny boy? Vinny's gonna have to fight that gun guy. Oh, for sure it is. Who else could it be? It looked like it. Wasn't there like a dude with a gun for a sec? Definitely looked like Vincent. I guess maybe he rescued Cloud? Oh, come on. There were 3 against 1. Oh, Vincent said that. Well, come on. There were 3 against 1. He looks pretty relatively the same, too. It's called white blood cells. You should know that from basic biology. So I must... Okay. I guess that must have been what was in the crater. So Shinra did get the Genova head. Oh. At least Marlene's safe. Dropped your cell in the water, though, buddy. Didn't he? That's funny. Of course Vincent doesn't have a phone. He didn't talk to anybody. Oh. I feel like Vincent is not the type you would want looking after your kids. Is Tifa like... She kind of sounded like she had a little, like, Latina in her there for a sec. That's kind of weird. She definitely had, like, it was like an accent that kind of came out. What is he still holding on to the heiress memory? What does that mean? What is that? Vincent is not the person to talk to about that. He's got some stuff he's holding on to as well, for sure. All right, Cloud. Good on you, bud. Man up. This cell phone scene does not entirely have the same Oh, those are all his friends. Him saying spiky like makes it sound like Jet Black even more. It's weird. Oh, if only Cloud had like kept his phone. All his friends are reaching out to him. I guess Yuffie said the kids in Wutai are missing too. That's no good. And Reeve, of course, that's Kate Sith, right? Red 13 didn't call, but I don't see him as the type to really own a phone. Was that like a wolf? It's like symbolism. Is that why Cloud has the wolf on his like side? Is he like the lone wolf? I'm sure that's the message they're trying to convey there. What are they doing with these kids, man? Just chill out. Oh, snap. You hate to see that. Oh, this is scary. Is it trying to drive the crowds back? Why is it about, like... I don't like it when kids get... Like, when kids are in trouble. Though I guess it does make for an effective, like... motive to beat the bad guys. What are these beasts, too? I wonder if Tifa called the gang up. She knows they need help. I know they're in the movie. I've seen, like, they're like on the back of the box. No, they're not. I think I saw them somewhere though. Just gonna find out that he's turned. Huh. Dude, I love Reno and Rue. They're the best. My favorites. I hope they get to kick some ass in this movie too. And they just blew their cover. Yeah, dummies. I didn't realize either. I'm gonna have to fight now, right? Cloud's he just never wants to face anything. Yeah! Dude, that was awesome. Also, my eye roll towards Cloud. Like, it's okay for his character to be this way, but, like, he was this way before, and I thought he had overcome it. But I guess, like, once you've done what you did, like, maybe things kind of backpedaled. It seems like he's bucking up, though. Gonna protect the people that have always protected him. And Tifa, for sure, like, she's done a shit ton of stuff for Cloud. He needs to do some fighting right now. Uh-oh. I saw that, some Sephiroth there. Maybe, like, they'll, like, turn into Sephiroth when they get the cells. It does seem like what Sephiroth was going on about, too. Hmm. Why is Rufus being cool? Like, yeah, that's what I think. Every time Kadaj talks, I feel like I have to stop talking because he's just the exposition character. All the plot appears through him or through Rufus. So when they're in a scene together, it's literally like, okay, don't say anything or else you're going to miss the whole story. What is happening? Is he summoning? What is that? Some kind of ice thing? Ice dragon? Oh, snap. Is that Bahamut? It looks like Bahamut. Did he summon? Was that like an... Well, or maybe it's just like a... Like one of those like shadow monsters from before. But he used the materia to do that, didn't he? That's what it makes me think of. It wasn't a red materia though, so like it's not canon. If that's even what's going on right now. Alright, Tifa, do more cool stuff. This is the price of admission. It's what I bought the movie for. Oh, snap. Yeah, this might be a more difficult battle. We're gonna need a party for this, guys. And you know the party's coming. Maybe this is where they'll appear. That is quite the dragon. So I guess is the Genova like remnant? Oh my god, is it really inside the thing? Rude's just too cool. And they're like, all right, we're after him. Dude, I love these guys. I'm so glad they're in this movie. Let's get some fight scenes. Save the kids. Maybe that isn't Bahamut. It doesn't... maybe. It kind of looks like him, but also not really. I guess if there was a Genova part inside this monument thing, they'd find it now. Itching my back. I don't know if... I don't know, like I straightened up in a really weird way for a sec there. Yazoo. That's the long-haired guy. And the other guy's name is Loz, like L-O-Z. There was another cool little bit of the battle theme. Oh, right. Dude, if Tifa couldn't beat these guys, I don't think the Turks can. They're not that strong, right? Oh my god. Yeah, they're kind of getting... Whoa, that was like a weird little transition. It's like Reno hit the thing and then it turned into Rude's butt. That was a sentence for sure. Oh. Well. Ow. Dude, I feel... Do these guys even know? Oh, snap. Oh, no. He stepped on the shades. Ah, well, good line. Schmother, huh? What is this battle? Didn't he just break the sun? Oh, he has a replacement pair of sunglasses. Gonna have to do something different, guys. Team up. Take one down at a time. Come on, use some strategy. Keep on rockin' in Midgar. That's really what they went with for the like touching memorial. What is he up? Is he back? Is he conscious? What happened then? Was that like a momentary trance? Like... What are you gonna do, kid? He's about to get 8. Oh, snap! Oh, yeah! Dude, look at Barrett's arm. Marlene's safe. Oh, yeah! Alright, here's my guys. Red, Kate Sith. What is that voice? That's Kate Sith. Well, it just sounds Kate Sithy enough. Barrett is looking pretty damn cool. He's got like the sleeveless jacket on. That must be Yuffie. With a parachute. She looks cute. Dude, I love Yuffie. She's my girl. Oh, and she was, what was she, motion sick from landing? There's Sid. I forgot about Sid. Sid looks cool, too. That's what Sid would sound like. Dude, Vincent is such a goober. Like, don't even try to play cool. I think that's kind of his point, though. Like, he's just so incredibly serious that he's, like, stupid. What is happening to these guys, though? Oh! His parents died in the avalanche attacks. That's kind of messed up. I wonder if Tifa and Cloud know that. Maybe that's why they took him in? That's sad. So he was homeless for like a long time then. And he got the geostigma too. That's a hard life, buddy. Cloud's coming. You know he's gotta be. It's pretty cool. Good aim, Cloud. You could have been a couple feet shy and really messed everything up there. Kid was standing right next to those guys. Dude, they knew he was gonna be here, though. How could he not? Don't say shilly-shally. Don't say shilly-shally. Okay, good. I think we're safe. Alright, the gang's all here. Let's bust them up. I guess Cloud and Tifa are probably going for Kadaj, right? You would think. Dude, like, this is still scary, though. Dude, that guy just got 8! Oh my god. Alright, I guess this is what? Denzel's battle? Hit a fire hydrant. There we go. What was that, a critical hit? Water, the one weakness of Hellspawn. Good job, kid. Dude, Barrett is too cool. And he sounds like... Alright, he sounds like Jet Black. He has a gun arm. He's got, like, cornrows. He's just the best. He's got a weird, like, fishnet body suit, though, which is a little strange. Here's what is that? What is that attack called? Jump attack or something? Jumping lance. Dragon dive. Is Red 13 gonna talk? I haven't heard him say anything yet. He should. He talks in the game. Vincent has very pointy shoes. Dude, Vincent needs to transform. He needs to Hulk up. That'd be awesome. Stop taking pot shots and commit, man. Yuffie running up the wall. Where is Kate Sith's like Moogle bot too? Shouldn't he have that? Is Reeve controlling him right now? Dude, Vincent's cape looks pretty good. It's definitely a cool like touch. I noticed the hair moves a lot in this, which I'm sure was like really impressive back in the day. That's got like each strand has its own physics. Cloud's combined sword looks quite a bit like his regular Buster sword too. I guess that's like the point, that like serious mode is when he turns into that. What was that? Was that, well, I can't remember the name of any of these attacks that they have. That looked like one of Cloud's limits too, though. Oh. There's Rufy. What, does he have the head? He had it all along? Oh, snap. That's what it looks like. What happened? Did he, like... Is it destroyed now? He, like, threw it off the building. Why do they all have these ribbons tied around them? Because Tifa has one, too. I don't know if that has something to do with Marlene, or... Let's see, does Sid have one? Oh, snap! The shoot! Sid does have one. It must be a... like an Eris memory thing, then. What is that voice? Dude, look at this. This is like some One Piece. This is like some climbing the tower in Alabasta thing. That's pretty cool. This stuff is totally impossible, but I love this kind of stuff, like... in like this kind of, like, I don't know, like, everyone helping out to get one character to a place is cool. I don't know where they're all gonna go now. They're, like, falling. Hit it back! Volleyball! Volley it! Or just cut right through, I guess. Oh, there they go. Sid's was the coolest, though. He, like, threw him with the spear. Aww. Eris, too. She's part of the group. Once part of the team, always part of the team. Well, at least Cloud's sword didn't just, like, ting off of that guy, because that would have been really anticlimactic. Looks like we got him. Uh-oh. Badass all the way down. I guess Rufus is going to try to stop him from getting to the box. Or maybe he's trying to pass it down. Of all the characters I expected to be cool in this movie, Rufus was not like one of them, but he is pretty cool. Oh, hit the box. Can Cloud tell that? Oh, there they are. There's Elena. So I guess they were beat up really bad, but they didn't die or anything. Shinra recovered them. Dude, here we go. Bike chase. Hey guys. So I guess that was Rufus's plan then all along, that he wasn't actually gonna die. He had Elena and Sang like waiting in the wings to catch him. That was cool. I liked it. Alright, Cloud, pull that sword out. Time for minigames. Isn't this where we fought that one boss? There's like a drop off on the cliff here, isn't there? Though you never know, that could have changed. This definitely is reminiscent of that scene though. I guess they knew that was cool in the game, so like it would be cool to do a bike chase thing here too. Pompadour's back. Cloud's, of course, an expert backwards driver. Would you expect anything different of him? I like this sunset drive too. Yeah. Knock him out. Dude, the Turks are like, oh, snap. That's pretty cool, too. The Turks are, like, really in this movie. They're in it way more than, like, the main party cast, other than Cloud and Tifa. That probably, in hindsight, was maybe more damaging than it was good. They really blew up a lot of that highway right there. Oh, snap. Well, that's no good. Oh, he broke the joystick. Hang on, Reno, you're going down. Oh, maybe that's... Oh, I thought he could have... Maybe he could have got one last shot in on him and crashed into him. All they did was cause more trouble in the end. At least the sunglasses are okay. Dude, I always thought Elena looked a little different than she looks in this movie. Her hair isn't blonde enough. It was like straight yellow in the game. That's the classic Men in Black maneuver there. Jumping back on the bike though, that's pretty cool. Why am I yawning? This is definitely like one of the coolest parts of the movie. Dude, this dude is just doing all kinds of cool stuff with his bike. Uh-oh. That's not fair. You can't just bullet time whenever you want. Unless Cloud can do it too, in which case, yeah, you can, because it looks cool. Huh. This, definitely seems just a little preposterous that this is all happening. I guess it is like an anime action movie, though. And in that, a pretty cool scene. Oh, cut the knucks off. That's one annoying weapon out of the way. Oh, we cut the gun sword too? Where's my boss theme? I want the boss theme to play. They did like arrangements of the battle theme. Where's that should have been playing in that part. Of course, the Lone Rangers here literally just dynamite. What, are they gonna die? There's no way. Stick 'em. Oh, so they're gonna... Pretty good, guys. Just Cloud and Dodgy. And Cad. The Cad man. He does have a really cool sword, though. Yeah, there's that bit of the road that just isn't there. Didn't have to fight the Razor Ground Dasher or whatever that thing was called. I guess he got away. Cloud has really run out of some swords in this movie. Didn't he have like 6 before? Now he just has his 2. Oh, he's got it on too. I knew he would. I was kind of waiting for that reveal to happen. Like, because he has one of his arms covered up. Like, there's no way he doesn't have the, Dude, you're messing up the flowers! Come on. These flowers have been the true victims of this movie. What if there's anything actually in there? Would Rufus really, like, allow them to get away with that? Or maybe when it got, like, slashed, it, like, the Genova head got destroyed. Show us what's in the box, at least. Pretty determined look. And this dude's just mad now. Guys, this is not the best place to have a motorcycle battle. Now maybe if one of you was trying to get up some stairs and the other one was like pushing barrels down, maybe I could see that, but that's not what's happening right now. Though it does kind of look like Kadaj is up there where like that little minigame thing with Eris took place. I don't know why Cloud is as hurt as he is. Uh-oh. Is this bad? Good? What is happening? He's healing? How? Well, okay, so some of the, like, the blood or whatever, the ooze that came out of the box fell into the ground there. Unless this is just Eris, like, being magical. Maybe it's just because of that's her spot. So maybe, like, life stream energy can cure the geostigma. I don't know. Cloud seems fine, though. He seems okay. Burn! Oh, here's Genova. I hear the music starting. That's true. Takes one to know one, Cloud. Dude, pretty agile with that big sword, you gotta admit. He said turkey. Well, come on, guys. I want to see you do more. Why is Kate Sith Scottish? What? Was he always that way? I guess he was in the game, though, kind of, wasn't he? Alright. Sid's the only one. That's nice. Good friends. I love those guys. I guess, like, it is kind of, it's a serious movie, and a lot of them are really not serious characters, so, like, they don't really play the, like, the biggest role in the film, but I like that they're included. Like, for what they're in it, they're good. And, like, you knew it was going to be Cloud versus Kadaj, the final battle. Like, it's got to be a one-on-one in the end. Is, like, I want to know what's in the box. Is it just, like, the Genova cells? I wanted to see the head. If it's actually in there. I guess he's fusing with him, though. Are we getting Sephiroth? Something bad's gonna happen. Oh, snap. There he is. So he straight up literally just, like, became him. Oh my god. The music! So I guess Sephiroth was just kind of like waiting for a host. And of course, he appears to say some esoteric bullshit. It's definitely pretty cool, though. Yeah, I don't really understand the point of, like, the geostigma, then. But, like, does any of that matter now that there's a legitimately, like, animated Cloud versus Sephiroth battle? I say no. Unless we'll find out. I kind of thought we were done with that plot point. But, like, so Aerith healed Cloud, right? Like, right that? Is she just gonna save everybody again? It would be like her. She did definitely save the day in the end of the game. And, like, the final battle of the real story. I'm just sorry, I'm not talking. I don't know what to say over this part. Definitely, like, when you have these kind of battles, though, the characters all get, like, just a little flyier than they, like, ever really should be. Like, those are some big jumps. I know Dragon Ball Z is cool, but come on, guys. No, I'm just kidding. Like I said, I love fight scenes. Plus, these guys are both pretty super powerful. They could make jumps like this. It's not like it has to be realistic. Nothing in this game or this movie are. It's pretty cool. Kind of in a bad spot right here. That's pretty cool. I like it. This is like some Bayonetta like battle right here. Jumping around on falling bricks and platforms. Definitely, like, if you're gonna make a Final Fantasy VII movie, you gotta have cool set pieces like this. That was like a huge part of the game. Was that just campy like for fun stuff. So I like that it like there's definitely some eye candy like action in this. Uh-oh. Limit time? Why are you glowing, Cloud? I don't understand the glow. Ooh. That hurts. Ow. I like that big sword. What is that sword called? Oh, there's the one wing. I kind of thought One Winged Angel was just the name of the song. Ow! Ow! Whoa, dude. Take it easy, bud. Did this movie come out after the Crisis Core game? I feel like Zach is like really playing up in this. Like this, I feel like this could have been Eris. Like it should have been. I guess I mean like for sure Zach is an important part of the game. And I mean this is good. Like I like this, but I feel like he wasn't really I feel like he wasn't really as defined of a character in the actual game as he is in the movie. But if it's an impetus to kick more ass, that's okay. I like it. Oh, and the wings. Oh, snap. What is this? Ultra sword attack? It's pretty cool. Was this one of Cloud's limits? Did I not get this one? I know he had that ultimate slash against Sephiroth in the game, but it didn't look like that. Did he really just get destroyed? Hmm. Of course, like, after that, this guy, like, on his own is just like, come on, dude. You're not Sephiroth. Movie canon character. That's Eris, though, right? I guess this guy was just, like, kind of confused. He didn't understand the things that Sephiroth did because he wasn't really around. So he just kind of created his own idea of, like, what to do. There he goes into the live stream. I'm sure his buddies did, too. I'm gonna miss Pompadour guy for sure. And Eris must be healing everybody right now. So is she like... Is she just like... Does she just like protect the planet now? She just kind of is like there in spirit when things are going wrong and saves everybody? Because it's happened twice now. Not that like she can't. Like she is powerful for sure. Everybody's cured. Even the Moogle doll looks a little cleaner. Should hook Kate Sith up with that. You could ride it around maybe. As much as I hate to say it, maybe Rufus earned being cured because he was pretty damn cool in this movie. I want to hear more of the Scottish Kate Sith. And the Southern, like, pilot Sid. It's pretty good. Oh. Whoa, what? Excuse me. That guy? He wasn't even the main bad guy. Like, I guess they're just like jacked up on all the materia. Maybe that's how they're holding on. Or they didn't get the straight up confirmation from Eris that it was okay to let go. That seems a little weird. Kind of anticlimactic. Wait, why are there so many phones ringing? Why is this movie about phones? Was that the hidden agenda here? Final Fantasy VII Advent Children Complete, sponsored by Motorola. Yay! Kids run through the city. It's the name of a song from Final Fantasy VI. You know Cloud's back. Where is he? Show him to me. Oh, and there's the Eris theme. And Marty McFly was down there, I think. Oh. That's what I want to know, honey. Might be a little strange. Oh, they're in the afterlife. Like, Cloud's not ready yet. Send him back. He's not ripe. I guess Eris and Zack are probably living it up now that they're both, like, passed on. They were a fling, right? There's that lone wolf. Cloud's like, damn it. Dude ganked my girl. Though she was sort of always Zack's girl. How did he get here? Jesus. And there's your girl. Come on, dude. Open your eyes. Can you talk, please? There we go. Thank you. He didn't get cured yet? Take a bath, buddy. The water's great. Come on in. Why, was he inside or something when it was like raining down? Do you know how long it took me to get my hair like this? Dude, look at Red 13's tail. The flame on the end. That's pretty cool. Well, you got your hair messed up, kid, but it looks like you're healed. Oh, snap. She's making the eyes. Cloud's like, alright, get these kids out of here. Let's head back to the bar. Oh, and there's, oh. Oh, there's Zach, too. I didn't even realize he was standing right there. Later, man. Alright, is that the movie? There's the movie. Cast. Alright, real quick, I need to look this up. Where's Barrett's voice? I need to know if it was the guy from Cowboy Bebop. Steve Bloom was Vincent Valentine. I didn't get that. They didn't talk that much, though. That's not what I want. Christy Carlson Romano. She was on Disney Channel, wasn't she? Where's Barrett? I didn't see him. Sang Elena Girl Reeve. Did he already show up? Did I miss him? A couple of those voices sounded pretty... I guess I missed him. I'm looking it up. It's the stupidest way to end this ever. Barrett, Final Fantasy VII, Advent Children. Oh, I guess it was called Advent Children because there were kids in it, right? I'm so stupid. All right, here we go. Why is this what's happening at the end of this? Shit. I got an ad. Oh my god. This is the worst. Alright, I want voice actor. I'm listening to this music, actually, too. Oh my god. Okay, there's no way I'm ever gonna find it. Whatever. Screw it. Alright. So, that was the movie commentary. What has been requested much of me has finally been completed. And it was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I know I mean I didn't say that much, but it's also because I was trying to take in the movie as well. But I liked recording that, and if you had a good time listening to it along with yourself watching the movie, then I did my job. I'm glad. Yeah, as far as the movie itself, it was like, I mean, you know how like movies of things that are pre-existing that already have a story, they're never like quite as meaningful because it doesn't have all that time to tell its own story, and it kind of is like always a standalone thing. But as its own like standalone plot and things like that, it was okay. It wasn't bad. I liked, like, it did kind of mirror a lot of the stuff that was actually in Final Fantasy VII, which I think is okay for a movie like this, because it's definitely like an addition to what already like is there. It's not like trying to be its own like saga or anything. Really, it sort of just seemed like a way to keep the popularity of the game going, but that's okay. I liked getting to see all the characters that I like in, like, doing, like, a movie like this, like, you like to get to see the characters that you enjoy doing anything. So because I like Final Fantasy VII and I like those characters, like, I'll just take them in anything else, like, so whatever, like, the movie could have been nothing and I still would have enjoyed it, I think. And I mean, yeah, like, the story, whatever, it was okay. The villains were like alright, but that wasn't really the point, I don't think. The point was to show you more of like the characters that you enjoy and just more of the Final Fantasy VII world. And in that, I really enjoyed it. I would have liked to see more of the main party involved, but I understand that like Cloud, Tifa, Vincent, like, those are the most popular characters, so like it and Aeris, like, it makes sense that like they're the focal points, or they're like in the movie more than like Barrett or Red 13 or Yuffie, who like I love, but I know they're not like the super popular characters from the game. But everybody got a little piece of the action, and like the action scenes were great. I think they were really well choreographed and directed and planned out. The graphics were cool. Like, the movie looked good. I liked the music. There was like songs from the game in it. Yeah, it was definitely like a popcorny kind of like for the fans thing. But in that, I enjoyed it. I wonder what was better about this version that wasn't in the original. That's something. I think I heard they like clear the plot up some, and some of the plot still didn't make that much sense to me. But I'm glad I watched this version. But yeah. So if you've never seen this movie before, feel free to like leave your own thoughts down in the comments below. If you have seen it, which I think the majority of the people who are watching this probably have seen the movie, like maybe it's been a long time. Oh wait, hold on. I hoped we would get something at the end. Is there something coming up, or is it just more credits? I liked we had the classic Final Fantasy theme in there. During that credit roll, which was nice. Are these like real areas? Is that like a real mountain? Or is that Cloud out on the road? Hitting the open roads. Looks like it. Is this transposed over like real footage though? It kind of looks like that's an actual road. Did they just CGI Cloud into some real life area? Oh, and what is this? Like, this 80s ass, like, it sounds like, I don't know what it sounds like. This is rather silly though, and I love every second of it. Yeah, this is definitely like a fun, like, for the huge fans of the game kind of film. And in that, I found it enjoyable. It wasn't, like, life-changing. It wasn't incredible like the game was. But there was no way it really could be that, I don't think. So for what it was fun. But yeah, so if you've seen this and hadn't seen it in a long time, like just let me know like what your thoughts. I guess even if you have seen the movie, like what your thoughts on it are in general. Yeah, whether or not you enjoyed this. So I guess I'll take this as a chance to say that Final Fantasy VII stuff, as far as what I have left to do, right now the only thing I think I really want to... so it's been a long time since the project ended, and I know I had some things that I wanted to do in the end of the game, like end game stuff. I know at least I said I wanted to get all the limits and fight the Emerald and Ruby weapon, and I wanted to do some Chocobo breeding and stuff, but I kind of want to move on to other things. I'm thinking I might just like kind of look up even how what the best way is to beat those final bosses in the game, and I might do a video on that. But I really just kind of feel like I know I hope this doesn't super bug some people that are really invested in me getting like every materia that I missed and going through all like the extra stuff I didn't get to. But I really kind of feel like I'm done with Final Fantasy VII. Like, if it was my own playthrough, I probably would have just sort of stopped where the LP did stop. So I really wanted to get this video out. And there probably will be, at some point, another bonus video for this game. I at least want to see if I can do, like beat those really hard bosses and do a video on that at least. If that does come out, it'll be coming out soon. But I think at this point, look at how this is so silly. I think at this point I really am like kind of getting ready to start a new one of these games. And that's certainly something that you guys will see soon. Which one it is completely going to be in the dark. It's going to be a secret totally up to me. Is it going to be 8? Is it going to be 9? Debate about that in the comments, because I know I've said both things here and there, and I have it locked down now. I know which one I'm doing next. It's on the way to my house, actually. I ordered it on Amazon the other day. But as far as what it is, you'll just have to wait and see. Another thing I wanted to bring up in this video was that, and I sort of am using this to like celebrate that recently, or a while back, a couple months ago, I got 1,000 subscribers. And a ton of that came from this game. Most of those subscribers, more than half, came from my Final Fantasy VII blind Let's Play. So, like, I don't know, I feel like just watching this movie is finally kind of putting a thumbtack. Oh, I like that picture. Look at Yuffie, she's so cute. Finally, like, watching this is kind of putting a period on the project. Like I said, there may be a couple videos here and there, but, like, I don't know. It's like seeing these characters again and like going back into this story is like putting me back into that mode. And I just want to let you guys know how thankful I am that you've given this project and this channel so much support. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm so thankful for all of your comments and support and everything that you give to my channel and me. And what has been given through this project. I hope you enjoyed this. That was cool. Oh, and he moved the sword. And it looks like he polished it up, too. What, did he move it into the church? That's awesome. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support you've given me over the Final Fantasy VII project. I guess this video included. Is this part of that? I don't know. I liked the movie. It was fun. Let me know what you thought about the video and any other comments you might like to leave. Let me hear them, guys. Yeah. New Final Fantasy blind project will be coming soon. Until then, I've been Snack Attack 8. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video. Later.